This news update is brought to you by
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Friday, July the 18th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. A pleasant good morning to you. We begin with good news for Barbadian taxpayers. The Barbados Cabinet has agreed to remove 100% of the solid waste tax for pensioners whose land carries an improved value of $190,000 or less. At the same time, informed sources tell Barbados Today that government will also slash in half the rate which applies to owners of agricultural land. The government has further agreed to extend the deadline for payment for all taxpayers until December 31st this year. This means that all penalties and interest on the tax, which were due on July the 28th, will be waived until this latest deadline. In other news now, lawyers in Barbados have placed on hold a resolution aimed at putting Chief Justice Sir Marston Gibson in court for failing to call a meeting of the Judicial Council. When the Barbados Bar Association met in a special general meeting at its Roebuck Street headquarters yesterday afternoon, members voted to defer the matter pending the outcome of a meeting with the Chief Justice on July 23rd. The resolution was to be tabled mandating the new President Tariq Khan to commence proceedings for judicial review of the actions of the Chief Justice as Chairman of the Judicial Council for failing to call and constitute a meeting of the Judicial Council in contravention of the Supreme Court of Judicature Act. One of the financial institutions which was hit by the island's biggest ATM breach in October last year is introducing new anti-fraud credit card technology at year-end. While expressing satisfaction that a group of Bulgarians had been convicted and sentenced for the massive ATM fraud, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Republic Bank Barbados Limited, Ian D'Souza, told a press conference yesterday that the new technology will help protect the bank from similar attacks.
We are launching a brand new, in the same credit card, the Visa credit card suite, we will be introducing chip and PIN technology towards the end of the year. That is a very exciting form of technology that reduces the fraud aspect of the credit card business, so that you will no longer be as dependent on the magnetic stripe at the back of the cards, which is an area that causes the fraudsters. It leaves us exposed to the fraudsters.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Charlie, the customer at Don Search Only Alpha for Pablo, the original Batman, capital O, small B, small F for short. You call me Alpha. This is the Nirvana experience. I am feeling perfect happiness, pure joy, and this is bliss, because Barbados Today, in association with Wednesday 2000, presents Tales of Nirvana. Yes, listen to me. Why? Because Wednesday 2000, the band is Nirvana. This is Kudumment, the 2040 experience, and what they want you to do if you believe that you know what Nirvana is, and you can get more Nirvana than me, you have more perfect happiness than me, more pure joy than me, more bliss than me. Take a 60-second video, upload it to Tales of Nirvana at barbadostoday.bb. Yes, and they will upload it to Facebook. People will like it or don't like it, but I know you want them to like it, and you can win 2 costumes for Wednesday 2014, which is Nirvana. This is Kaduma, the 2040 experience. Hey, for further information, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You hear me? www.barbadostoday.bb. Nirvana, Nirvana, Nirvana.
In regional news now, health officials in Puerto Rico have declared an epidemic of the mosquito-borne virus chikungunya, which was introduced into the Caribbean region late last year. Health Secretary Anna Rios said that the more than 200 cases had been confirmed on the island as of June the 25th, and that the majority of them were reported in the capital San Juan and nearby areas. Also yesterday, officials in Jamaica reported that the island's first case was confirmed, which was imported. Across the Caribbean, the Pan American Health Organization recorded more than 354,000 suspected and confirmed cases as of July the 11th. And finally, more on that air disaster involving a second Malaysian passenger plane. Up to last night, there were no signs of survivors at the scene of the crash of the aircraft, which was carrying about 295 people. The plane, which some say was shot down, fell from the sky in East Ukraine while on a flight from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur.
The horrific moment when the crashed plane burst into flames just over the horizon, and then the black smoke starts billowing. From another angle, the eerie sight of debris falling. And closer up, burning wreckage and other charred fragments that have turned these Ukrainian fields into a scene from hell. Already, this Ukrainian crisis has plunged Russia's relations with the West into a freeze. President Obama spoke to President Putin about it.
The United States will offer any assistance we can to help determine what happened and why. And as a country, our thoughts and prayers are with all the families of the passengers, wherever they call home.
And on that sad note, we come to the end of our 7 a.m. Barbados Today update. But you can join us again at noon. In the meantime, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper or like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a blessed day.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.